In a village cradled by lush hills and vibrant rivers, there lived a young maiden named Ella. Her heart was as bright as the sun that kissed the earth each morning. Ella was deeply in love with Jide, a humble man whose dreams soared high. Yet his pockets remained empty. She worked tirelessly to support him, weaving baskets, fetching water, and tending to the fields while praying each night for his success. Ella believed with all her heart that their love would conquer all. As seasons changed and the years flowed by, Jide's fortunes shifted. He began to prosper, his talents recognized by those who once overlooked him. Yet, as his wealth grew, so did the distance between him and Ella. The laughter that once echoed in their hearts began to fade. Jide, now surrounded by riches, started to see Ella as mere memory of his past, a lonely maiden who had once been part of his struggle. In his newfound affluence, Jide caught the eye of Aduke, a beautiful woman who dazzled him with her charm and allure. He lavished her with gifts and attention, forgetting the sleepless nights Ella had spent praying for his success. Each time Ella caught sight of Jide and Aduke, her heart shattered anew. She would retreat to her room, the walls echoing her bitter tears, each drop like a dagger to her heart. Unbeknownst to Jide, every tear Ella shed pulled at the strings of his conscience, stealing his sleep, as if the universe conspired to remind him of her devotion. The villagers, witness to this tragic tale of love, believed it to be a celestial bond, destined for greatness. Yet, Ella's heart, once full of hope, turned cold with resentment. She could no longer believe in love, especially when she saw Jide parade around with Aduke, laughing and celebrating life without her. Days turned into months, and Ella's heart grew heavy with regrets. The dreams they had spun together twisted into nightmares of betrayal. She became fierce and unyielding, treating the other men in the village with anger. Unable to shed the shadows of Jide's abandonment, whenever he spoke of Aduke, seeking her advice in matters of the heart, Ella felt a painful knot tightened in her chest. Each time she offered him guidance, she returned home to weep, her tears flowing freely like the rivers that once brought her joy. Jide would occasionally return to her, drawn by a sense of guilt and nostalgia. But Ella saw the truth in his eyes. They were not the eyes of a man who loved her. They were the eyes of a man captivated by another. Each encounter felt like a reminder of what was lost, a love story rewritten in the ink of betrayal. Years passed, and Ella found herself standing at a crossroad. After countless nights of weeping and longing, she made a bold decision. With a heavy heart, yet a determined spirit, she left the village behind. She ventured to a new community, a place where her story was not known, where the weight of Jide's memory would not haunt her. In her new home, Ella flourished. She poured her energy into her work, transforming her pain into strength. She built a thriving business and earned a reputation for her kindness and wisdom. The world began to see her not just as a woman scorned, but as a goddess of love and peace, beacon of hope for those who had suffered. Ella's story spread far and wide, resonating with many who had known the sting of unrequited love. She became a symbol of resilience, teaching others to find strength in their scars. Though she had loved deeply, she learned to love herself even more. And as the sun set each evening, casting golden rays across her new home, Ella no longer wept for Jide. Instead, she celebrated the journey that had brought her to this moment. A journey that transformed her from a heartbroken maiden into a woman of unparalleled grace and power. In her heart, she knew that love, true love, was not measured by the affections of another, but by the strength and beauty one could cultivate within. This is the beauty of Ella's heart.